Hello, guys. How are you? Juliana, what's up? How are things in Santa Cruz?
They're good.
Hi, Lana.
Hi.
Lana.
Look what the heck!
Cheetos. Wow.
A big мамка, какое печенье по-английски? Она это печенье по-английски. Печенье. Ты знаешь, папа мне еще купил большую печеньку и вот эти читал.
Да? Что ты сделала, чтобы это заслужить все?
Что?
Я говорю, что ты сделала, чтобы все это заслужить?
Я не знаю, я вообще даже не знаю, что он это купил. Он просто мне сказал, не читал за печеньку, он просто мне сказал, что он мне сделал сюрприз только для меня, ну и для Евы тоже, но она не хочет.
That's nice.
И папа просто мне сказал, и потом я сказала, что это такое. Папа мне сказал уже печенька и читлс.
Nice.
А может быть на Children's Day?
What's up, Juliana?
On June 30th, I'm going to Tahoe.
You are?
Yella also might come.
That's exciting. And what are you going to do there? Just swim in the lake and...
Well, we're still maybe just go to Tahoe. And we're also going to kayak in the lake.
You're going to kayak? Wow. That's awesome. That's really exciting. Are you going to stay in a house there? Or are you going to camp?
We're going to stay in a hotel at the High Sierra Lodge.
In a hotel. Okay, very cool. Very nice. Okay. So we have Rami joining us. We have Black Square joining us.
Sasha.
Daniel is there. Yeah.
Sasha. Michael is joining you.
Yes, you have Cheetos, Lana. I see that. Do you know, Juliana, if Ariella is going to join us today?
No.
I know that Alexa's going to join us. That's great. Hi, Alexa. Hi, Daniel.
Sorry, that's at home.
Fantastic.
Daniel, you're in Star Wars.
Sick. All right. Rami, how are things with you? Did you wake up to a better day this morning, Rami?
Yes.
That's good. Awesome, you guys. Very good.
Star Wars was amazing.
So Alexa, yesterday, what we were talking about with everybody was we were talking about optimism and pessimism. Optimism and pessimism are different ways of looking at the world and thinking about the world, right? So I'm going to see if anybody remembers. Mila looks like she remembers. Yes, Mila.
Where is Aya and Sam?
Aya and Sam started camp. They went to camp, so they are not going to be with us for a little while because right now they have camp. So that's why they haven't been joining us. Is anybody else going to camp this summer? Sounds like Juliana is going to Tahoe, so that's kind of like camp. Yeah, some, right now it's kind of a challenging time for all of us as parents too, because we have to decide Is it safe to send kids to camp because of the coronavirus? Is it not safe? So different people are making different decisions, right? Different decisions are right for everyone. So okay. Whoa! Look at that camera that Daniel has. Do you guys see that camera? That's a really cool camera. Are you photographing us, Daniel? Yeah. Are you a photographer as well? No, you're not. No. Oh.
I'm Lego.
I think his dad is a photographer.
His dad is a photographer. I see.
No, he's Star Wars man.
He's a Star Wars man.
He is only by Star Wars. He have too many Star Wars.
No, he doesn't.
It's not. Play after you're gonna play after.
Oh, Alexa, do you want to participate in our lesson today? And like all the kids yesterday, they were talking about what would be their ideal, like if you could have the best day of your life, if you could do anything you wanted, eat anything you wanted, go anywhere you wanted, uh, to just imagine the best possible day that you could have. What would that look like for you, Alexa?
A birthday.
Okay, and where would this
And
birthday?
when I was born.
Where would it be? Where would you celebrate?
In my favorite park or in Mexico.
Okay, and what would
I
you?
want it to be in Mexico or Hawaii.
Who would be with you celebrating together with you?
Aveline, Arthur, Nelly,
Okay.
Mila.
These are your good
It's
friends.
another Mila. It's another Mila.
Different Mila. These are good friends of yours. Yeah.
No,
And me.
no, all of my friends. All of
Okay, all your friends. And what would you?
grandmas.
We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. You're muted by your. What? He's not muted. You are muted, but we can't
Can you
hear
hear me now? Great.
Yeah.
So you could, Alexa, you could literally have anything. You could do anything on your birthday. What would you do with your friends? Would you ride water slides? Would you have a bouncy house? Would you ride an elephant? Would you fly on dinosaurs? Like, what would your ideal day be like? Yes. I guess Alexa disappeared. Alexa, come back.
And I want to disappear.
You want to disappear too? Okay. I guess now you disappeared. Okay, well so it sounds like Alexa's ideal day would be to celebrate a birthday party in Mexico or at her favorite park with a bunch of friends. So we've talked about what would like your best possible day be like. And we've also talked a little bit about what would
Disappear.
worst possible day be like, right? So what would we can get into that a little bit more. Like what are some things that happened to you before that made you have a really bad day? Does anybody remember? Like just think back. Yeah, Juliana.
Like yesterday, my mom smashed my castle I made with magnet tiles.
Just by accident or intentional?
Accident.
It wasn't intentional and it was an accident, but it made you upset. Did you cry? Did you get mad at your mom? Okay. So how did it make you feel when your mom accidentally smashed your Magnetiles castle? Upset. And after that happened, did you have a bad day afterwards, or did your day get better again?
A bad day.
A bad day. So would you say that your mom smashing your Magnetiles castle made you have a really bad day? Like your day was going fine, and then your mom accidentally smashed your castle, you got really upset, and then you couldn't, like, your day couldn't get better from there.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
did it
right.
happen like that?
Everybody was black.
Okay. Hey, Alexa, welcome back. Um, Anybody else remember something that happened to them that made them have a bad day? Yes, Daniel.
With mommy want to go to the beach,
Uh,
and when we look at the beach, we saw there was a storm, and I was angry.
when you went to the beach, what happened?
No, when we want to drive to the beach, we saw there's a big storm.
It's real.
Oh, okay. So there was a big storm when you wanted to go to the beach and you were upset and sad because the weather was bad and so you couldn't go to the beach. Is that right? And how did that make you feel for the rest of the day? Did you have a bad day after that happened, or did you have a better day?
I was a little angry.
You were angry. Okay. What about Rami? Rami, do you remember something that made you have a bad day? Something that happened that was really bad?
Not really, but
Okay. Well, like remember yesterday, you said you woke up and there was a bunch of commotion in your house. People were arguing with
yeah.
each other, right? So that was
Yeah.
kind of a bad start to your day, right? And after that happened, did your day get better? Did it improve or did it keep getting worse?
It like was the same all day.
The same. What about you, Mila? What's something bad that happened to you at some point where it made you have, like, it made you upset or it made you have a bad day?
I don't know anything about that.
You know anything about that? Nothing bad has ever happened to you? When was the last time you felt upset or sad?
Anytime.
You did you can you think of a time? Oh, I remember, Mila. Didn't you have a time when you were riding your bicycle outside and then you fell down?
No.
Or was it your scooter? You never fell off your scooter and you never fell off your bicycle before?
Well, I'm wanting to ride on my bicycle on two wheels, but when I'm starting to fall, I put my leg, and Papa is not letting me go, so I'm not falling.
I see. So you've never fallen down off your bicycle or your scooter? You have? You've never fallen down? That's cool. Have you ever fallen down on the playground? No. Have you ever wanted to draw a picture, but it wasn't turning out very good and you were frustrated? No, your pictures always turn out great. Okay, well, it sounds like you guys, this is amazing. It sounds like Mila never has anything go wrong ever, which is great. That's amazing. Lana, what about you? Can you think of a time, Lana, when you had a bad day or something bad happened that made you upset, Lana?
I don't see you. What?
Lana,
What?
can you think of a time when you had a bad day or something bad happened that made you upset?
I can't see you. When I can have not can have my iPad.
When you could
I
not.
like my iPad and we play it every day with it.
Hmm. Okay. So it would make you upset, or it would make you have a bad day if you couldn't play on your iPad or couldn't watch something on your iPad. Yeah.
So, you know, can I tell you something?
Yes.
Um, disappeared water in the just
This is juice. Okay. Very cool. What would happen, Lana? What would happen if you that bottle of juice? What happened if you dropped it on the floor and all the juice spilled on the floor? How would that make you feel? Bad.
and sad
Yeah, bad and sad, right? And Mila, what about you?
because sister put all the juice in here
Yeah.
and
So
no more juice.
right, that would be pretty crummy, right, if that happened. So the reason I was asking you guys about bad things that have happened to you is because for most of us, bad things will happen sometimes. Just that's just the way it is, right? For example, I can tell you some things that happened to Dove that were bad, that made him upset. I remember one time similar to what happened to Juliana. So Dove built this huge castle and racetrack for his cars out of magnetiles, but he built it in the kitchen. And so when we were walking around the kitchen, we accidentally knocked it over, and he got really, really upset, right? Another thing that happened to Dove was that he was playing basketball and he was trying to catch the ball and it hit his finger and it really hurt his hand. It hurt his finger and that made him really upset, right? Yes, Lana.
Where is Dwarf?
Dovik also went to camp. So he went to camp. Yesterday was his first day of camp. So he's
Then you're only one that you're at home only one because Dwarf can live by himself. He has to live with somebody.
no, he lives with us, but during the day now, in the morning, he goes to camp. And
No, I mean he has to go somebody with camp, and you're only the one who stay in
no,
your house.
he goes by himself. I mean, there are other kids there.
How?
What do you mean how?
because
He can
she's
go by
like she's она удивляется because the kids are going to camp all by themselves.
Well, a camp has counselors, right? Like older people that run the camp, and they're the ones that look out for the kids and they organize games and they make sure that the kids are safe. So it's not like the kids are just in a camp all by themselves. There are adults there, but it's just not the parents. Does that make
Sasha,
yes?
can I tell you one more thing?
Yes.
Do you know when 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 I feel very mad and sad, very mad in the world, in the universe, and in sad in the universe, in the world, because do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm having a Nexus, one chocolate, M's, Cheetos, печенька, как там я тебе говорила, сок или что-то еще сладенькое, чипсы. Я просто так вот.
So it makes you sad when you don't have snacks, is what you're saying, Lana. When you don't have chips and cookies and chocolates. That's the stuff that you really need.
And chips.
And chips. Hi, Ariella. Welcome. Nice to see you. Can you hear us, Ariella?
She's muted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now she's unmuted. Hi, Ariella. Welcome. It's good to see you. Ariella, how was your day today so far?
Good. I
Good.
just got my roller skates.
You just got your roller skates. Wow.
My first pair of roller skates.
That's amazing. So you've never been roller skating before?
No.
So today is going to be your first time roller skating? After the green schoolhouse, you're going to put on roller skates and you're going to go outside and you're going to roller skate? Do you have pads for your elbows and your knees? Do you have a helmet?
I do, but I don't wear them because, I'm holding my mom's hand, so I don't really need to.
I see. So you're holding your mom's hand so you're not going to fall because your mom is not going to let you fall.
Yeah.
I see. Yes, Mila.
Except if her mom is gonna let go.
Well, it sounds like her mom is not going to let go. So it sounds like
Well,
her
not yet.
not
But
yet.
she won't let go yet because
phone
I just
is
got them.
Gotcha.
What about if the phone is ringing?
What if the phone is ringing? Well, I guess she could pick up the phone with one hand and still hold on to Ariella with the other hand. Unless your mom only has one hand. Does your mom have two hands or one hand?
Two.
Two hands? Okay. Well, some people only have one. So, well, that's good. Yes, Mila, did you have your hand up?
How about 3 hands?
Does anybody?
Yeah.
That's the goblin.
I see something. If it was 3 hands, you can take and the phone and the scooter and some food. You're muted. Say something. We cannot hear you.
How about now?
Yeah.
Right?
Wait.
Um,
Can I say something?
yes, Mila.
It's the golden towers in my room.
What is it, Mila?
I'm a master on roller skates, and soon my rollerblades will come, and I'm gonna, and Papa or Mama will teach me how to ride on rollerblades.
You're a master at roller skates?
Yeah, and soon I will.
Wow.
Mama or Papa will teach me how to ride on rollerblades.
And when you ride on roller skates, when you ride on roller skates, do you wear pads and a helmet?
Yeah, but I'm a master, but I don't know why Mama says that I need pads and pads, because I'm already a master. I can go super fast without falling.
Wow. What color are your roller skates, Mila?
Wait.
Are you going to show us? Very cool. Hey, Ariella, can you show us your roller skates? Okay, Ariella's going to show us her roller skates, maybe. Mila's going to show us her roller skates. And Lana's going to show us her cat. Wow, look at that. Mila's got blue roller skates with gray wheels, and Ariella has gray and pink roller skates with pink wheels. Very cool. Very, very cool. Have you guys ever been to a roller disco? Anybody ever been to a roller disco?
No.
No?
Yeah.
So I can tell you that I've been to a place called Burning Man. Does anybody know what Burning Man is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who knows Burning Man?
Mama and Papa
Mama и папа сделали свадьбу в Burning Man.
That's right. Mila's parents got married at Burning Man. I know Rami's parents have been to Burning Man. And actually, Rami has been to Burning Man. Did you know that, Rami? Did you know that you were at Burning Man?
Yes.
Yeah, Rami's been to Burning Man. Although he was still inside his mom's tummy, I think, when he was there, right, Rami?
Yes.
Yeah. He didn't have to buy a ticket. And Dove has yes.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did need it.
You bought a ticket?
Something.
Yes, Lana.
You bought a ticket and
My cat
mommy pop.
loves you. My cat loves you.
Your cat loves me. I love your cat. Your cat looks very relaxed and very very happy to be sitting with you. Oh, look at that. What a cutie. What a cutie. What's your
Cats do that just
what's your cat's name again, Lana?
Fonya.
Fonya? Is there like a longer name or that's it? Fonya.
Fonya.
Fonya. Okay. So guys,
No. What's about Fonya Milafon?
Milafon. So
Fonya Milafon.
so guys, what I was telling you that I've been to Burning Man, and so have Mila's parents and Rami's parents. And Burning Man, as you know, it's a big party in the middle of the desert. And at Burning Man, there's a place called the Black Rock Roller Disco. And it's a place in the desert where people roller skate in the desert. Do you guys want to see the Black Rock Roller Disco? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to pull up a video for you.
sense, Ariella. I don't know.
Sasha,
Yes.
look.
Why this?
Yes, Rami.
Why,
Why is what?
why does Ariella say that doesn't make any sense?
What doesn't make any sense?
That you just
Well,
said. It's on chat.
Juliana wrote me something and it doesn't make sense.
Oh, I see. Doesn't make sense. I'm going to show you guys the Black Rock Roller
But it's
Disco.
privately. And I
this-
accidentally send it to everyone.
This is I'm going to mute everybody for a second. This is in the desert at Burning Man where people set up a roller skating rink in the desert. Okay? So I'm going to mute everybody for a moment, and I'm going to share this video so you can see the Black Rock Roller Disco for our roller skating, the people that are excited about roller skating. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes? Good. Look, she's skating backwards. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, Mila?
So bad for me because the internet is freezing a lot.
Oh, it's freezing a lot. What do you think about?
Something.
What do you think? Yes, Alexa.
The cat it was like it was there was just a black screen and your name, and then it showed me how they dance for 1 second, and then it just froze.
Oh no. Yes, Lana.
And then that's it, and then I couldn't watch anything.
Yes, Lana.
You know, my dad too can roll backward on the skates.
You can go backwards on the skates. So let me ask you.
Yes.
Let me ask you guys.
Look at my kitty. He's so cute when he's laying on me.
He's super cute. So let me ask you guys this. Let's turn back to our conversation about optimism and pessimism. And I think the fact that Ariella and Mila have roller skates,
Put on these clothes.
the fact that Ariella and Mila have roller skates and they're learning how to roller skate, I think that's a great thing for us to use as an example, right? So let's imagine that we are with Ariella and Mila together, we are learning how to roller skate, right? So we go out to where do you roller skate, Ariella? Do you have like a park or do you roller skate on the street? Where do you usually go to roller skate?
Well, it's not usual because I just started today.
Okay. Where are you planning?
So I was just going around the block.
Got it. Around the block. Okay. And Mila, when you roller skate, where do you usually go? Stevenson. That's like a park somewhere near your house, right? Okay. So imagine that we, with together with Ariella and Mila, we go roller skating. Well, there's a lot of noise. We go roller skating with Ariella and Mila, and we go first thing in the morning. So we have breakfast. What do we have for breakfast? Ariella, what do you like to eat for breakfast? Oops. Sorry, Ariella. One more time. Unmute yourself. What do you like to eat for breakfast? Like, what's a good breakfast for you so you have lots of energy?
Just some cornflakes,
Some cornflakes. Okay, perfect. And Mila, what do you like to have for breakfast so you have lots of energy?
Cereal.
Also cereal. Okay, so here we are. We're with Ariella and Mila. We have our roller skates and we eat a nice big breakfast of cereal. So we have lots of energy to roller skate. Hang on, Lana. And we go off to the park or off to our neighborhood near our house to go practice our roller skates. First thing in the morning, right? And we put on some pads, we put on our helmets, we lace up our roller skates, and off we go. We're roller skating around the block, and then suddenly we trip, we fall down, kind of hurt, right? What do? Fall down like pretty hard, right? What happens next? Do we cry?
Nope.
We don't cry?
Just stand up and try again.
Stand up and try again. Perfect. So we try again. We fall down again. We hurt ourselves again. What do we do next? Do we cry?
No, try again.
No, try again. We stand up. We go a little bit more. We fall down the third time.
Try again.
Try again. Keep trying.
Yeah.
Let's say we fall down 10 more times. Just like on your face, on your elbow, boom, on your back, boom, on your butt, just like bruises everywhere. You just keep falling down, super frustrating. What do? What do you do, Mila?
I keep trying.
Keep trying. I like that. So it sounds like to me, coming back to our topic, it sounds like Mila is pretty optimistic about being able to get good at roller skating, right? Despite the fact that she's falling down. I mean, we're pretending, of course. Despite the fact that she's falling down, she's just going to get back up and try again. She believes that it's going to be okay, that she's going to stop falling eventually and she's going to learn, right? Whoa, we got crazy screen things happening here with a lot of people. That's weird. Okay. What about you, Ariella? Ariella, I can barely see you for some reason. Some weird stuff. Okay, there we are. Ariella, what about you? What do you think? What would you do if you kept falling down on your roller skates? Would you try again?
I would persevere.
Persevere. What a great word. Persevere. Who knows what that word means? Nobody knows? Ariella, tell us what persevere means. That's an excellent word.
No matter what, if you like fall, you'll keep on trying and trying until you get that skill.
Exactly right. You keep on trying. So the big difference,
Don't give up.
the big difference while we're eating our cornflakes in the morning, while we're eating our cereal in the morning, getting ready to go roller skating, the big question that we have to ask ourselves, and it sounds like Mila and Ariella have already answered that question for themselves,
Mama,
is
get this off.
are we going to have in our mind that today our roller skating is going to be successful? Despite the fact that we might fall, despite the fact that we might bang ourselves up a little bit, we might hit our knee or even scrape ourselves, there may be even some blood, you might get frustrated. If in the beginning of the day, in your mind, while you're eating your cereal and having a good breakfast, if you decide, no matter what happens today, it's going to be a good day. I might fall down, that's okay, I'm going to get back up, and I'm going to keep roller skating until I get better. And then the next day, I'm going to get even better. And then the next day, I'm going to get even better. That is an optimistic way of thinking about it, right? Now, who can tell me what would be a pessimistic way of thinking about learning how to roller skate? Anybody? Juliana? Rami? Daniel? Alexa? What do you think, Rami?
Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go home. I'm not gonna try again.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, it's so hard. I'm never going to learn. I'm never going to stop falling. This is so hard. I'm never going to stop. Look, I hurt myself. See, look, I'm bleeding. You see that? You see? I'm bleeding. Look, I fell down. I'm never going to learn. This is too hard. I want to take off my roller skates and I just want to go home. Right? That's a pessimistic way about thinking about how to learn how to roller skate, right? Very good. I'm really glad that Ariella and Alexa and Mila gave us these examples of learning how to roller skate, right? You guys remember when I showed you the video of Dove learning how to ride his bike when he fell down like a lot, right?
Yes, he's like bam, 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 bam,
Yeah,
bam,
perfect.
bam, bam.
Did I ever show you guys the video of Dove playing basketball? No,
I don't
you
know.
don't think so? So Dove has a really interesting, optimistic approach to shooting the basketball. So imagine when you shoot the basketball, right? You're taking a shot. You're taking one attempt to make a basket, right? If you shoot the ball and you make it, then you're 1 for 1, right? Meaning you tried one time and you made it one time. Now, if you shoot the ball again and this time you miss, what are you? What's your score?
0,
No, you're not
1,
0 because you already
1,
made it
0.
once, right? So you've shot twice, but you missed the second time. Now you're what? 1 for?
2.
1 for 2. What if you shoot a third time and this time you make it? Now what are you?
2-2.
2 for 3, right? Because now you've tried 3 times and made it twice. So you're 2 for 3. What if you shoot a 4th time and you make it again? Now what are you? You've shot 4 times and you've made it 3 times. So you're 3 for 4, right? Now let's say you shoot it another time. You shoot it again. This time you miss. Now you're 3 for 5, right? You shoot again. This time you miss again. Now you're 3 for 6, right? So Dove has a really optimistic approach to playing basketball. He will say that he thinks he's going to make the shot before he takes the shot. So he'll say, like, he'll shoot the ball and he'll say, let's say he's 0 for 0, right? He hasn't shot the ball yet. He'll shoot the ball and he'll say 1 for 1. In other words, he's already thinking in his mind, I'm going to make this shot before he takes it, right? Then he shoots it again and he goes, even let's say he misses the first time. So now he's 0 for 1. Then he says 1 for 2. So he's already imagining in his mind that he's going to make the shot, right? So he's optimistically thinking about shooting the basketball. He's not saying, oh, I'm going to miss again. Oh, I'm probably going to miss this, right? He's thinking optimistically. He's thinking, no, I'm going to make this one. I'm going to make this next one. So I'm going to show you a video of Dove playing or shooting the basketball, and see if you can spot what he's doing. Let me show you that. Can you guys see my screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can see the video. Thumbs up, you can see it? Yes, Mila, Lana, good, okay. All right, let's see if this works. Shooting.
He just shooting and this. Nothing is happening. Again? No, we don't need.
Yeah, so did you see what he was doing? He was saying before he would shoot the ball, he would say, like, if he was 4 for 5, he would say 5 for 6, because he would imagine himself making the shot before he took the shot. That's an optimistic way of thinking about doing something, right? Another example is Dove and I did a lot of exercises where he would jump on a box, right? It's called a box jump. Anybody know what a box jump is? Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys Dove doing some box jumps. And again, when he says he's going to do box jumps, he's thinking optimistically about jumping on that box. He's imagining that he's going to do it successfully, right? So I'm going to share my screen with you. And I'm going to show you. Ready? Can you see my screen? Okay. 3, отлично. Two more, come on. Come on. 4, woo. One more.
Make this the best one.
Did you guys hear what Dove said there before he did that last box jump? Juliana, did you hear that? No? He said, I'm going to make this the best one, right? That's an optimistic way of thinking about doing something, right? I'm going to make this the best one. I'm going to make that basket. It's going to be okay, right? It's going to work. Yes, Mila. Or should I call you Black Square? You want me to call you Black Square? Or you want me to call you Mila?
Mila.
Mila? Okay. Yes, Mila.
Can we do Dove bike skills?
Sure, I can show you some Dove bike skills. But can you guys think of a time in your own, before we watch any more videos, can you guys think of a time in your own life when you were learning how to do something, when you were being optimistic? Lana? Juliana? Who's got her hand up? Juliana? Lana, I see you. You're going to be next. Okay, Lana? Go ahead, Juliana. Unmute.
When I was learning how to ride my bike.
When you were learning how to ride your bike, were you optimistic about it?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you feel? How did you make yourself optimistic? Did you tell yourself like, I'm going to get it this time? Did you say something to yourself? Did you say something to your parents? How did you express what you felt?
I said in my head that I'm gonna be able to do it.
You said it in your head. Okay. Very good. And Lana, where's Lana? Lana, come back. Are you there, Lana? Tell me, Lana, about a time when you were optimistic about doing something or learning something.
When I was learning a bike, and my roller skates, because when I'm biking, when I don't have any bike, I only bike when I have only 4 wheels, and then somebody bought me a new bike, but it was a long time, on the two wheels, and I start learning, but then I'm falling down, but it's okay because I have my feet, and I can just on the floor put my feet if I'm falling down, and then I keep learning. And on my roller skate, I'm never going on my roller skate, so maybe sometimes I'm gonna learn because I don't know how to.
Okay, but do you feel optimistic about the fact that you're going to...
Can I tell something else?
Yeah.
My kids too want to. My kids is still learning on the bike and going on the roller skate.
Your cat is learning how to bike and roller skate? I would like you to get some video of that, please, and show us next time, okay? Okay. Anybody else want to tell us about a time when you were doing something or learning something and you felt optimistic? Maybe it wasn't about biking. Hang on, Juliana. I want everybody to give us at least an example. So, Rami?
I wanted to say about biking, so.
That's okay. You can tell us about biking. Tell us about how you learned how to ride your bicycle.
I was always thought, looking in my mind, how would I do it, and then tried, and it was the same like I thought about it.
So this is another really important thing. I'm glad you brought it up, Rami. And I see your roller skates, Ariella. I see those, very nice. Rami was seeing it in his mind, right? I like the fact that Rami and Juliana both said that they were seeing it. Rami was seeing in his mind how he's going to ride his bike. Juliana was telling herself in her mind that he's going to be okay, that she's going to learn, she's going to be able to do it. So in your mind, telling yourself in your mind is a very powerful thing, right? Just like Dove was jumping on that big high box, or dove was shooting the basketball into the hoop. In his mind, he was thinking, I'm going to do this, right? And then out loud, he even said, I'm going to make this shot, right? 2 for 4. Or I'm going to make this box jump the best one, right? He was telling himself, he was visualizing it in his mind. He was seeing it in his mind. He was seeing himself on top of the box. He was seeing the shot go into the basket. He was being optimistic about the fact that he's going to be able to do it. Daniel, do you want to tell us about a time when you were optimistic about learning how to do something?
Can we please do those skills now?
A minute. Daniel, you're a good Lego builder, right, Daniel? Yeah. Did you ever build like a huge spaceship out of Legos, like a giant one that was really hard to build? And you did it all by yourself? Did you follow instructions? Like when you opened the box, there was an instruction thing and you opened it, you looked at it?
We have 2 human chips, and I was following one of the human chips.
I see. So when you took the Legos out of the box, did you feel optimistic about the fact that you're going to be able to build the spaceship? Yeah.
It was Star Wars ship.
You were confident. You were like, I'm going to be able to do this by myself. I got this. Yeah. Okay. Very good. And what about Ariella? Ariella, can you tell us about a time when you were optimistic about doing something or learning something?
I, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't really like learning Spanish
Oh, okay. Why not?
because it was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was challenging. It was difficult.
Well, it wasn't that difficult. It was just kind of boring
Kind of boring.
and weird.
Okay. What changed? Do you like learning Spanish now?
No.
No, you
That
still-
was I learned Spanish a couple days ago.
Oh, you already learned the whole thing?
No, just a few words.
Just a few words? Which words did you learn?
Just the greetings like hi, hello.
Can you tell me in Spanish, hello, Sasha?
Hola.
Oh, very good. Can you tell me goodbye?
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. And can you tell me please?
We don't know that yet.
You don't know that one? Please is por favor. Por favor. What? Tell me one more word that you know how to say in Spanish, Ariella.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, which means what?
Good morning.
Good morning or good day. So are you optimistic, Ariella? Do you feel confident that you're going to be able to learn more Spanish?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm optimistic too, because I think that the words that you already know how to say, you say them very well. So I think that, now do you speak any other languages besides English, Ariella?
Yeah.
Which language do you speak?
Hebrew.
You speak Hebrew. So you already speak English and Hebrew. So that makes me even more optimistic that you're going to be really good at learning more Spanish, because people that speak more than one language are generally really good at learning more new languages. So you already have a very strong place from which to learn Spanish. Did you know that? Yeah, very cool. Okay, thank you for sharing, Ariella. Let's see, hang on, Juliana. Who hasn't shared yet? I don't think Mila's shared yet. Mila, come on back. Can you tell us about a time when you were learning how to do something or when you were trying to do something and you were optimistic about it?
I don't know anything about that, but I really, really want to see those skills.
I'm optimistic about showing you that video, but I got to hear from you first about something that what are you really good at, Mila, besides roller skating?
Nothing besides roller skating.
Roller skating is the thing that you're like just the best at?
I think she's
Okay.
good at eating Caesar salad.
That's true. Very good observation, Juliana. She is good at eating Caesar salad.
Or maybe watching YouTube.
Watching you,
Bye.
yeah, or changing her name on Zoom. She's good at that as well.
And I'm good at Zoom.
Like
Poo poo or something.
exactly. Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, let's talk about, since you're really good at roller skating, Mila, let's talk about, do you remember the very first day when you tried on your roller skates? The very first day.
No.
You don't remember anymore? It was so long ago that you can't remember?
Yeah. And I just, when I was a little older, I just started with one hand.
Like your parents would hold you with one hand and then you would skate with the other hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
My papa would just hold me with one hand, and I'm super fast, like zoom and then zoom and then zoom.
Uh-huh. And so you at some point you had to let go of Papa's hand, right?
Yeah.
When did you do that? A long time ago?
I don't know
You don't remember?
when, but one day when I was skating,
Uh-huh.
skating like on ice.
Yeah. Ice skating.
Yeah, ice skating. I would go Papa's hand, and I skated by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
What gave you
Because I can't do it without a hand, but I'm super fast with Papa's hand with one hand.
okay. So letting go of letting
Really
go,
about that now, because I я давно не делала это, and I'm a little worried about this
oh
again.
yeah, about ice skating. So the next time you put on your ice skates and go ice skating, which will probably be in a few months, right? When it gets cold and winter again, are you optimistic that you're going to be able to remember how to ice skate, or are you pessimistic about it? Are you thinking that, yeah, I'm going to remember, it's going to be fine, or are you thinking, oh, it's going to be really hard, the ice is really not very soft, when you fall down on the ice and you hurt your butt, that's painful? Which way are you thinking about it? Are you thinking optimistically or pessimistically?
Both.
You're thinking a little bit of both?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more about that.
Well, I'm just not. I just don't want to focus. I don't want anything of mine to get dirty in ice.
I see.
But
But
I
does
don't want to freeze.
you don't want to freeze? Does it make you more optimistic about?
I don't want to stop because one of the cars need to do the ice like more Katie, or I don't know, more slippery like that, or I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Zamboni that makes the ice smoother and easier to skate on. So does it make you feel like,
That's the green car that always
yeah,
drive on the skates.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's called the Zamboni. So
Yeah.
does it make you more optimistic, Mila, that you're going to be good at ice skating because you're already really good at roller skating? You think just like Ariella already speaks Hebrew and English, so I'm optimistic that she's going to be able to learn Spanish more easily because she already speaks two languages, right? I'm also optimistic for you, Mila, that it's going to be easier for you to come back to ice skating because you already are really good at roller skating and they're very similar, right? Does that make you more optimistic about it, Mila? No, not at all? Not even a little bit? Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. I really enjoyed talking to you about that. What about you, Daniel? You got to unmute yourself, though, buddy.
I'm living.
You're leaving? Okay. Well, it was good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for telling us about your Lego building skills. And we'll see you tomorrow. Alexa, what about you? Do you want to tell us about a time when you were optimistic about learning something or doing something, Alexa?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what optimistic means?
Mhm.
Can somebody explain to Alexa what optimistic means? Maybe Rami?
I think in a minute that I will go to.
Okay. Juliana, do you want to explain to Alexa what optimistic means? No? What about Ariella? Do you want to explain to Alexa what optimistic means? Go ahead.
Optimistic means like whatever you're confident about.
Yeah, exactly, Alexa. It means that you feel confident that things are going to turn out okay, right?
And what does confident mean?
Confident means that you feel sure, you feel good about it, right? So can you tell us about a time in your life when you felt good about something, like I'm going to be able to do this?
I'm
Or
actually feeling good right now
yeah, what
because
makes
I'm gonna go to um Riečku, and
the
then
river?
after the day I come Riečku, it will be my sister's birthday and she will be 2.
Oh, wonderful. So see,
And then I'll stay there for 5 days.
wow. So you're
And
going,
then I'll go to the ozero.
very nice. So you feel optimistic about the next few days. You're looking forward
It's
to them.
gonna
You're going to have,
be in 2 days.
you feel optimistic, you feel good because you're looking forward to something really positive happening, right?
Well,
Like,
it's gonna I'm gonna go there in 2 days, and I have to go there 2 hours.
nice. Okay. So you feel optimistic about the next few days. It's going to be a fun trip. Things are going to be good. You're going to celebrate your sister's birthday, right? That's what optimistic means, when you feel good and confident about something that's going to happen. Okay. Yes, Juliana, I see you've had your hand up for a while. Sorry, I accidentally muted you. Unmute yourself.
I speak 4 languages.
You speak 4 languages? That's crazy. Which languages do you speak?
I speak. I can speak a little bit of Russian,
Okay.
a little bit of Spanish,
2,
Hebrew,
3,
and English.
4. Wow, you can speak all 4 of those languages? That's
Yeah.
amazing. Tell me, ask,
Speak Russian, all of it.
can you,
Almost all.
Juliana, hang on, Rami. Juliana, can you ask me in Russian what my name is?
What?
In Russian, can you ask me what my
I
name is?
don't know those.
You
I
can,
know what bunny is. No.
how do
I
you say
know
bunny in Russian?
Zайчик.
Zайchik, very good. Can you ask me what my name is in a different language that's not English?
I don't really know. I
Bye.
don't know any other
Actually,
one.
I want to tell Juliana what is Sasha in Russian.
Go ahead, Rami.
Sasha.
Yes. Can you ask me in Russian what my name is, Rami?
Саша, какое у тебя имя?
Good. Yes, Juliana.
My dad's name is Sasha in Russian.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, how fun. Bye, Rami. How fun is that? Okay, well, terrific. If you guys want to, I know Mila was asking to see a video of Dove riding his bike.
I also have have a cousin named Sasha.
Wow. So I'm going to show you guys a video of Dove riding his bike. And then I'm going to, if we have time, you guys can stick
Watch
around.
that video where Dove was driving on his two-wheel bike.
You've already seen that one?
Yeah, we did.
That one? Okay, let me see if I can find one that you haven't
How
seen.
about a tricycle?
No, I don't have one Dove on a tricycle. Let's see if here's one. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. If you've
No,
seen it already, let's.
we didn't. No, we didn't. How did he go downstairs?
Wow.
All right. That was Dove doing his thing, being optimistic that he can get up that hill and persevering, like Ariella said, right? Okay, friends. I'm going to tell you one last story and then we're going to go. So, this is the story about the farmer.
Please, after the story, can you make me the house so I could share my screen?
Sure, I can do that.
Why do you say host? It's host.
Host. Maybe she just wants to say host. So I'm going to tell you guys a story, a real quick one, okay? This is a story about a farmer, a dog, and a bunny, right? So the farmer decided to play a game with a dog and the bunny on the farm, and he wanted to see who was better at finding things, right? So he took, what do bunnies really like to eat?
Carrots.
Carrots, of course, Alexa. So he took a carrot, and then what do dogs like to chew on?
Bones.
Bones. So he took a bone and a carrot, and he buried them somewhere on the farm. And he didn't tell the bunny and the dog where he buried the bone and the carrot, right? And so then he said, okay, who's going to be the first to find the bone and the carrot, right? And of course, the bunny really wants the carrot. The dog really wants the bone. So he said, okay, ready, set, go. And so the bunny and the dog started digging and sniffing the ground and digging and looking and sniffing and trying to find it. And the bunny dug one hole and didn't find the carrot there. And then he dug another hole and another hole and another hole. And the dog dug a couple of holes, but quickly sort of got tired and sat down and said, oh man, this is so tight. It's hot and this is such a huge farm. How am I going to ever find this bone? It's going to take forever, right? How many holes am I going to have to dig to find this bone? It's not worth it. And the dog just kind of laid there. And the whole time, the bunny was digging and digging and looking and digging and persevering, right, Ariella? And digging and persevering and looking. And then the dog said to the bunny, hey, bunny, you've been digging like half the day. How are you ever going to find this carrot? You have so many holes still left to dig because this place is so big. And you know what the bunny said? The bunny said, actually, all these holes that I've already dug, I don't have to dig them anymore, right? So I only have a few holes left because I've already dug so many, right? So surely I'm going to find the carrot soon because look at all these holes I've already dug. Look at all this work I've already done. I'm sure, I'm confident, I'm optimistic that I'm just a few holes away from finding this carrot, right? So you can see how the bunny and the dog are thinking about it in two different ways, right? The bunny is thinking optimistically, I only have a few holes left to dig. I've already dug so many. I've already worked so hard. It's only a matter of time. I'm going to find this carrot. And the dog is thinking, oh, it's so hot. And this place is so big. And there's so many places that I could possibly dig. And it's just too tiring and it's not worth it. It's going to take forever, right? So in this story, the dog is thinking pessimistically and the bunny is thinking optimistically, right? What do you guys think? Did the bunny find the carrot?
Yes.
Of course. Of course he did. Of course he did. And do you think the dog found the bone?
No.
I don't think so because he didn't try, right?
The
Yeah.
bunny might have found the bone.
Who would have found it?
The bunny might have found the bone.
The bunny could have, yeah, the bunny might have told the dog, hey, I'll help you out. Maybe I'll accidentally find the bone, right? Okay, friends, great lesson today. Mila, I'm going to make you the host so you can share your screen. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay?
Hmm?